Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tunza, and this is a quick breakdown from our podcast, the Nerd Lag Game Club. In this episode, we covered Light Up the Town. If you'd like to hear our full thoughts and conversations, check out that video. Link is in the description.
Welcome to the Nerd Lag Game Club podcast, a video game podcast where we all play the same game, and then we talk about it. I'm Corey, and I'm joined by 4 party members today. Lauren.
Hello.
Tunza.
What's up?
Danboy.
Yo.
And Hipker.
Hey.
In this episode of the Game Club, we're decorating an entire town as we play through Light Up the Town. This was our game for the month of December and is our Christmas special. So if you're listening to this, Merry Christmas, and we appreciate it. Light Up the Town was released on December 6th or 7th, depending on what you look at, 2025. It's only available on Steam and PC as of this recording, but I think it will get a release on other platforms later on. Light Up the Town was developed and published by Meadow Studios. Meadow Studios has developed only one other game called Heartshot, which from what I can tell looks like a VR shooter, but I've never heard of it before. I'm going to give a quick summary of the story to the game, but before that, I want to give the spoiler warning, and I would recommend playing Light Up the Town before listening to this episode. In Light Up the Town, we play as Bean, a 7-year-old ferret that is tasked with decorating the whole town of Bellflower. This is because our dad, Chuck, can't do it because he's injured, and he tells us that he thinks the town would appreciate it if we gave them some lights and decorations. We agree as long as he gets us the bike that we've always wanted, but for Christmas. There isn't much else in the way of actual story moments until later in the game, but I'll save that for the discussion section. Now I'm going to throw it over to Tunza, where he's going to talk about the gameplay and mechanics for Light Up the Town.
So, gameplay is basically putting up lights and light platforming. But it's very unique in the sense of the camera modes, I feel like changed the game, or at least how the game feels a lot. Like if you do first person, which is what I mainly played in, it was way easier to navigate and throw lights to where you want it. You have Christmas string lights, ornaments, decorations, little neon signs, reefs. I can't remember what what it starts with an L you put on Christmas trees. What is that called?
What?
Brain fry.
Starts with an
Like
L.
garland?
Lights?
It's not even an L.
Garland.
For some reason, my brain was like, it's an L. I don't know why I couldn't remember.
Well, I was thinking tinsel, I think is what you were going for, maybe.
Yeah, both of those. I was like, but neither of them start with an L.
Yeah.
But you have all these things. You can do like little platform stuff to get coins to redeem for items in the shop to make the town more cozy. I think that's mainly it, right? And there's it's basically kind of like a computer. You got Control Z. Well, it's not Control Z. You can cut the wires, and it took me forever to remember that it was a delete button or an undo. And then you just go around each level, bringing the cheer meter up, making the town look nice. And then the dialogue between everybody else was, they just be like, Bean, you did a great job. And then you go on. I feel right for gameplay and core mechanics. Or is there anything else we should?
No, I mean, the cheer meter fills up with just whatever you want to put down. So there's not like
Yeah, I mean, you can just spam in one spot, I think. I think you have to hit so much lights or decorations.
Yeah, you just have to
can
decorate.
just spam it, really, if you want.
I'm not surprised that you guys know that. But I think that covers the gameplay portion. I mean, it's very narrative driven.
Yeah, and the levels can vary from like you just putting lights outside, but there's little shops you can go into. Certain levels, like you can go into the people's apartments and decorate their individual apartments. But I guess that would be more like a level design and art and stuff going into how the levels are done.
Yeah, the only thing else I would say is that like there's certain parts of the game that are very dark and the lights actually work to like lighten them up.
Oh yeah, they
Not
legit
really,
light up the town.
Not really a gameplay thing, but it is mechanics.
And when you're running, we'll talk about that later. But it's just like lighting up the darkness with the bright ass neon lights and just throwing them everywhere. Like you're like a makeshift It's like if Spider-Man's webs like were visible and you'd be like, damn, that dude made a mess. That's why I picked it.
All right, well, we'll move on to art. So Lauren is going to tell us about the art for Light Up the Town.
So, since this game is really new and made by a really small studio, the only things I really found were like Peter France, I believe is the last name. He's the game art person and credited as one of the two like people that created the game. So, it's done with digital art. They outsourced the map design to an illustrator by the name of Kelsey Robinson. She said, like, huge thanks. They invited her to help out with the project, and it's pretty cute. I mean, I don't
It
really
definitely
know
makes
what
sense for being like an illustrator, like how the towns are like little town stuff set up.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely cute. You can see it on her Instagram page. She posted it. Oh, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just a cute little cozy game.
Yeah, everybody is animals.
Everybody is
that
animals.
is a big part of the game.
Yeah. So you play as a ferret. Your dad's a ferret. There's
I thought it was
turtles
a
and
bear, by the way. When I
Is it
played,
not an otter?
No, you're a ferret.
it's a ferret.
It's a ferret.
Yeah.
Your whole
I love
life's
the
a
turtle,
lie.
dude.
I know this is a little off topic. I didn't know I was a girl until the end of the game. By the way,
No.
Yeah, I think it kind of comes out of nowhere because, like, I don't know, one of the later people tell you, like, she's amazing or something like that, and you're like, wait, hold on.
Yep.
But yeah, that's for
Yeah,
art.
I mean,
it's just,
Go ahead.
it's very neon. Like the lights really like glow when you put them up. Everything has like that size mechanic where you can make it bigger or larger. So like you can actually see some of the detail put into it. So that's pretty cool when it comes to art.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say is the light thing. It definitely they did a good job with like how much the lights glow in the way they glow. And if you put a bunch of them up, like the lights, you'll have it even brighter in the room. So
You can literally
that
blind
was
yourself.
nice. Yeah, I had one room. I was like, "Oh my god, it's so bright in here now. I put way too many lights up."
I was doing
Flashbang.
that on purpose.
I was doing that with the neon lights.
Same.
All right, let's move on to sound and music. Dan, how about you tell us about the sound design and music for Light Up the Town?
So I was kind of in the same boat as Lauren, where it's a newer game. I can't really find much about like the sound design, the music, mostly the sound design stuff. But the music, the soundtrack was made by this Benjamin Squires person. He seems to kind of work on mostly like, oh gosh, the word I'm looking for, short films for the most part, which is kind of cool, I guess. I think this is his first time working on a game. I think he doesn't have much. He has like 7 different things that he's done, so kind of small guy. But the music in it is very, very Christmassy, and like the music isn't bad. It's just Christmassy. If you want to listen to some good old Christmas instrumentals, then just pop up this game and just hang out, just chill, just relax. And I try to figure out the voice actors because I know that cutie Cinderella is one of the voice actresses, and that Vanilla Mace, I think is her name. She's also a voice actress in it, and I couldn't find anything about anybody else. So I was like, that kind of sucks. I tried to open up my game today, but Steam seems to be down, at least whenever I was trying to open it, and it would not let me open my game to go to like see if there was a credits I could look at. But yeah, for the most part, everything's kind of good sounding, I guess. Like there's nothing that's really like Oh, that's an off-putting sound whenever I throw this light up or anything like that.
I really liked the voice acting a lot. I thought the guy that does your dad, and then obviously Bean, like the voices were very good.
Yeah.
I like the turtle dude.
Me too. I love
The rat
Otis.
guy. I loved the rat guy in the sewer.
Oh, he's we're gonna get there, but
Or that.
he's like, I'm gonna light it. He's like, oh, throw some lights on here. I made that the brightest you could like place ever.
Love that.
The voice actor for one of the levels after you finish the game, the dude literally screams at you. Everything he says is like him screaming at you. He's like a coach or something. I don't know. That's a little off-putting. Hey, how you doing? You're like, okay.
I just put up these lights.
I was curious, and maybe you guys would know, maybe not. There is a level that you can hear what sounds like a Christmas party going on. It's like the chatter in the background. And my question was, I wondered if they actually recorded like their Christmas party or something and used it as background chatter.
But it's like real people. You can hear it.
Yeah, you can definitely hear it. It just sounds like real people talking at like a get-together. So that's what I was curious, how they approach that.
I mean, it's probably just one of those, oh gosh, the word I'm looking for, like a stock sound, to be honest with you.
It's possible,
it's
but
very
you can hear them
possible
talking about Christmas specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not impossible that they would just record, like, their
Could
own
be
little
something from
thing.
like Twitch. I don't know how many other people are affiliated with like streamers and stuff in this.
Yeah, I have
fair.
no idea.
The last thing I want to say about music really is the Christmas music, like it is just peaceful, but I think they balanced it correctly where it's not too overwhelming. It just kind of sits in the background, so it's not like it's blaring Christmas music at you. It's just kind of more like a faint noise, which I can appreciate because I'm not the hugest fan of Christmas music.
Yeah, I feel like it was just there because I was like, I'm usually not either, and it's like I'm glad it wasn't the same 100. Like they didn't get like the license for Christmas music, or like trying to work a way around like cover or something. Because I would have been like, if I was doing the level and I kept hearing like the same couple songs, it would have made for like a bad time.
Well, you know,
there's not enough
on
Christmas
glass,
music
Fragile
for,
Heart.
like,
whatever that fucking song was.
I was like, what is going on? What Christmas songs are these?
No, I was just referring to the last episode.
yeah.
God, I loved that game. I loved being a mailman.
All right, let's move into time to complete. So every episode we just kind of go around and see how long it takes us to complete a game. Lauren, how about you start?
I finished it with 5.5 hours. And
Dan?
I finished with 103 minutes.
Ridiculous. Hip?
So it's gonna be awkward. I completed with 83 minutes.
The worst.
Speedrunner.
2.6
minutes.
2.6 minutes.
So over total 6.4, rolled credits at 5.
Well, didn't you have demo too? Does that count against?
It didn't
Didn't you play
add
this?
to it.
No.
It was like a separate thing because I looked before I started, just in case. Because I played like the demo when it came out for like 20 minutes. Yeah. So speedrunners, and then me and Lauren apparently just took forever.
I feel like my
I
2.5
liked the game.
hours was fine.
I enjoyed
Why
my
not?
time.
Okay,
You know-
listen.
I was thinking about whenever I finished it, requesting a refund, but I was like, I enjoyed this game. I'm not refunding it. So
I kind of also thought that. But my thing was, okay, maybe I'm just, you know, I'm not a great decorator or anything, but I'd throw up my lights and then I'd do exactly like what I wanted to do. And then I'd be like, okay, like this is all done. And then my cheer meter is only like halfway. And I'm like, well, now what do I do? And then I started just throwing like random decorations everywhere to fill up my cheer level because I was like, well, this is up to my standards of how my decorations would go, I think.
I did the same thing. I would do like what I wanted and I'd be like, man, I don't know what else to do, so I'd find a corner to throw a
yeah.
million LED trees in.
Yeah.
I still enjoyed my time.
Same. There's one level. I don't remember which one it was. I think it had like the little water tower like on top of a building, I think.
The
But
hospital one.
I don't think it was the hospital one. I think it was because there was
'Cause
like
it was the radio station next to the hospital. I'm pretty
no,
sure.
it was like anyways, on that level, I went up there to collect coins and then I did everything I wanted and I just started throwing just random candy canes up there because they wouldn't be in the way of like anyone like walking or in the view of having just a mess of candy canes. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I'm not I don't know what word I'm looking for.
Creative.
Imaginative enough, creative enough to visualize how Christmas decorations should be.
I try my best.
Same.
All right, let's go around and find out if we would recommend Light Up the Town and why or why not. So, starting with Tunza, would you recommend this game and why or why not?
Yeah, I would recommend this. This was a good time. I think it one of the better holiday games I've played. I think it captured Christmas when playing it the week of Christmas. It was good. I put more lights up than I did in real life.
I would hope so.
After I just said I didn't have any.
Hip.
Also, a lot of lights in that game. I recommend it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
Damn
Just
boy.
a nice, relaxing game.
So, I kind of thought about this like while I was like after I got done, and I was kind of like, it kind of like I enjoyed it and everything, but it was just kind of like just kind of that. And I started thinking about it. I was doing my research on this whole sound design. I started going through their TikTok, and I saw them playing with mouse and keyboard and like decorating things a lot. And I was like, okay, maybe I just played this wrong. Maybe if I had more creativeness, maybe I would have got more out of it. And so maybe I'm like in the very minority here, and more people would enjoy it more than I enjoyed it. So sure, you'll kind of get what you put into it, I guess.
Lauren.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. It was exactly what I wanted from a Christmas game. It felt like chill. I thought the voice acting was good, the cutscenes were good. I didn't feel rushed in any way, shape, or form on any of the levels. Like I said, I felt like they were different enough, but not like overwhelmingly different. It wasn't too big of an area. All around, I just thought it was good.
I would also recommend it. I enjoyed my time with it. I think it's done really well. It's nice and cozy. There's no like panic, even in the part where you should be panicking, quote unquote. Like it's still very like casual. So I would recommend it. I think it's worth dabbling in for sure. I really hope that they release some sort of DLC and do the same town, but do it with Halloween decorations.
Or just
so
any. I think you could do all seasons.
I did see some reviews about that of being like, oh, like you guys should make like either DLC or just new games, like incorporating the different holidays.
I think DLC works perfect, and then you just swap like certain portions of the map or whatever, and do like Halloween decorations, jack o' lanterns, and things like that would be really cool. My only gripe with this is I just wish there was a little more of the story.
That's same.
Yeah, it finishes after like 6 levels. So
yeah, and then
Something like that.
they don't give a whole lot to everything. Like I kind of want to know more about like your mom's relationship with you and like what happened to your mom. More about your dad and stuff. Like that's the part of the story that I actually want to know more about.
yeah, it was kind of out of like nowhere too.
But they just give you like those.
Like, I feel like there was the game giving you like no story, then it was like, ah, here you go, this dramatic, heartfelt moment.
Yeah, and how's your dad hurt himself? Because obviously falling all the way down the stairs didn't add any more injuries. Yeah.
And then he just face plants in the snow and just stands there. You're like, I gotta go. I'm on a mission.
And same with like Bean, like at the end where you crash into that thing, no injury. So like, what did he do that he actually needs a crutch?
He's in debt with the mob.
The rat in the sewer shattered his knees.
That's
But
why he's
Really
not going
hated his
anywhere.
Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
But
He
I-
really hated how he decorated.
but I really do like the game, and I would recommend it. Anyways, if you've made it to this
Stay
point in
tuned.
the video, thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure to subscribe and let us know what you thought of Light Up the Town if you've played it. Also, this is our Christmas special, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you decide to celebrate. Make sure you spend it with some family. And we will be back in a couple weeks with a short game in January and then Ghost Runner for the big game. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.